Royal family unveils surprising update on King Charles's life. In 2026's first official message from Buckingham Palace. As the new year dawned on January 1, 2026, the British royal family released its first public statement of the year through the official channels of Buckingham Palace. What many expected to be a routine seasonal greeting quickly evolved into something far more personal and revealing. Titled simply, A Message from Their Majesties, the carefully worded update offered the public a rare and surprisingly candid glimpse into King Charles III's current state of health, daily routine and outlook. Following a challenging 12 months dominated by cancer treatment, the statement, published simultaneously on the royal website, social media accounts and distributed to major news agencies, began with warm wishes for the year ahead before turning to the King's personal circumstances in a tone that blended gratitude, realism and quiet determination. Both the Queen and I are deeply touched by the messages of support and affection we have received throughout 2025. The message read in part, while the past year has brought unexpected trials, it has also reminded us of the extraordinary kindness and resilience that define the people of this country and the wider Commonwealth. King Charles then addressed his ongoing health journey with greater openness than he has shown since the initial diagnosis was made public in February 2025. After months of regular treatment for an unspecified form of cancer discovered during a routine prostate procedure, the monarch confirmed that he has now moved into a significantly reduced treatment phase as advised by his medical team. The doctors have been pleased with the progress made and have agreed that I may scale back the intensity of my schedule while continuing regular monitoring. The statement continued, this adjustment allows me to resume a broader range of public engagements in the coming months, albeit at a pace that respects both recovery and responsibility. The surprise element lay not only in the confirmation of reduced treatment but also in the revelation that the King has quietly returned to several of his favorite personal pursuits during the quieter periods of the past autumn and winter. Among the most unexpected details was the disclosure that Charles has resumed painting outdoors whenever weather permits. He described completing several watercolor studies of the Sandringham estate during late autumn walks, and expressed particular pleasure at capturing the changing light across the Norfolk marshes. Photography, another lifelong passion, has also returned to his daily rhythm with the King using a restored Leica to document family moments and the natural world around his private residences. Perhaps the most heartening revelation for many observers was the King's mention of spending more time in the garden at Highgrove, where he continues to experiment with organic horticulture and sustainable planting. Working with my hands in the soil remains one of the greatest sources of calm and perspective, he wrote, adding that these quiet hours have been essential to his overall well-being. Queen Camilla, who has been a constant presence throughout the king's treatment, contributed her own paragraph to the message, thanking the medical teams and expressing admiration for the strength shown by her husband during the most difficult moments. She also shared that the couple had enjoyed a peaceful Christmas at Sandringham with their family, noting that the grandchildren's energy had brought much-needed joy and laughter to the household. The statement concluded with a renewed commitment to the causes that have defined the king's reign so far: environmental protection, support for the armed forces, mental health awareness and interfaith understanding, while acknowledging that he will continue to delegate certain longer-distance duties to other senior members of the family. Charles emphasized that he remains fully engaged with the constitutional responsibilities of the sovereign and looks forward to the year ahead. Buckingham Palace sources confirmed that the decision to include such personal details was deliberate and made at the king's own insistence. After months of careful public restraint, His Majesty wished to offer reassurance directly to those who have followed his journey with concern. The tone of quiet optimism contrasted sharply with the more guarded medical bulletins issued throughout much of 2025, when updates were limited to brief statements confirming that treatment was ongoing. Royal watchers noted that the inclusion of specific hobbies, such as painting and gardening, served a dual purpose. It humanized the monarch while also signaling a meaningful improvement in his day-to-day energy levels. The message arrived at a time when the royal household is preparing for a gradual return to fuller public life. King Charles is expected to undertake a reduced but symbolically important program of engagements in the first quarter of 2026, focusing primarily on London and the home counties. His first confirmed appearance will be at a service marking the anniversary of his accession at St. George's Chapel, Windsor, followed by selected audiences at Buckingham Palace. The Princess of Wales, now in remission and steadily regaining strength after her own cancer treatment, is also expected to resume a lighter schedule of public duties from February onwards. Together, their shared experience has created a powerful narrative of resilience that resonates widely across the nation. Social media response to the New Year message was overwhelmingly positive, with thousands of users sharing photographs of their own gardens, paintings, and family moments in solidarity with the king. Many described the update as refreshingly honest and deeply reassuring, praising the decision to speak openly about both challenges and progress. Medical commentators welcomed the confirmation of reduced treatment intensity, noting that such a step often indicates a favorable response to therapy and a move toward long-term management. While no specific type of cancer has ever been named, experts believe the shift to monitoring suggests the disease is now under control rather than cured. The royal family's first communication of 2026 therefore struck a careful balance between transparency and privacy, offering hope without promising certainty. For a reign that began under the shadow of personal illness. This early message of 2026 feels like a quiet declaration of endurance and forward momentum. King Charles III, once viewed by some as a monarch in waiting for too long, now emerges as a sovereign who has confronted vulnerability head-on and chosen to share the lessons learned. His return to brushes, cameras and garden soil reminds the public that even kings need moments of ordinary pleasure and creative expression. As the year unfolds, the eyes of the nation will watch closely to see how this new phase of lighter treatment and renewed personal passions shapes the rhythm of the monarchy in the months ahead. For now, the surprising warmth and specificity of the New Year message have set an encouraging tone for what many hope will be a year of healing, renewal and steady progress for the king and the entire royal family.